Aliens, the computer game, was one of two contemporary games based on the James Cameron film. This European title was developed by Electric Dreams as a straightforward first-person maze game for the popular European 8-bit computer formats. In the US, Activision developed their own Aliens game, which was a compendium of 6 arcade minigames. This video will cover both of those versions.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Fucking A.
But until then, let's send 6 colonial marines into a desolate colony, along with the only person who knows what they might find. Swapping between 6 characters, the aim of this version of Aliens is to get through the colony safely, destroying aliens as you go. Everyone has a camera on their helmet, like in the movie, so the game is viewed from a command point of view. You switch between soldiers and see what they see, then control their firing when necessary.
7. 6.
That's inside the room.
It's reading right, man.
The graphics are good, even though all that you are looking at are walls. Even so, the walls themselves are well drawn, consisting of gadgets that are unfortunately not interactive. The colour of the walls are blue and red on the earlier floors, and green on the later ones. The further you proceed into the base, the more active the aliens get, meaning that the time until an alien enters the room in which you are in gets shorter by the step. Also, the number of aliens that enter the room rises step by step. In combination with the exhaustions and the low amount of ammunition you have left in your weapon, the game quickly turns from nice and calm into a hectic butchery deathfest. The interface is great. It gives a sense of vulnerability because of the remaining 5 isolated characters on screen, no matter who you control. If an alien enters a room occupied by a character, you get a warning and must do something about it pretty sharpish. Firing draws attention, so unless you are accurate with your crosshair and hit the aliens as soon as they're on screen, you will die very quick. To make it worse, killing aliens leaves lethal acid pools, and this is visible in front of doors. If you aren't careful where you shoot them, you could be totally trapped, and sometimes doors are hidden behind the mucus cocoons on the walls. Shooting at these cocoons wastes a lot of ammo, as you're trying to find out where exactly among the shit-covered walls is the door out of here. There are a lot of floors in the game, and it's very easy to get lost without some map that you can refer to. Take a mental note of this, you're going to need it. With limited ammo, and marines sometimes dying before you can even see what the warning was about, this game is usually short-lived and frustrating. It's fair enough in some ways. These alien xenomorphs are pretty lethal when they find you. But it spoils things if one marine who's fought through a dozen or more rooms gets it in the forehead at a minute's notice. There's been many times when it's literally only been 2 minutes since my crew left the Mobile Tactical Operations Bay and already 4 are dead. Burke and Gorman were killed by the aliens, Vasquez was impregnated by a facehugger, and Hicks walked into some acid blood where he boiled instantly. Sometimes you've got to get used to these outcomes and persevere with the game. Very few games, regardless of quality, can convey the general atmosphere of a film, no matter how hard the programmers have tried, but Aliens manages to capture at least some of the tension from the original script. All you have to do is get 6 people through the complex, while shooting aliens that you may encounter along the way, but actually getting through the complex itself can be quite a challenge. Hot on the heels of Electric Dreams' officially licensed version of Aliens comes this American edition. Yeah, they made that subtle on the cover, huh? Replacing 6 separately loaded sections linked by digitised pictures and snatches of dialogue. The first section deals with the Space Marines dropped to the planet, and, as pilot, it's your job to guide the dropship through a series of concentric circles to the planet's surface. A profile compliance indicator tells you when you are straying off course, veer too far, and the drop is aborted, forcing you to start from scratch. Successfully landing the craft presents you with the next problem. 4 Marines have become lost in the maze-like processor plant and are now surrounded by aliens. It's up to you to guide the team to the safety of the Armoured Personnel Carrier, APC. A main view screen shows the Marines' immediate surroundings, with a motion tracker displaying the aliens' relative positions. A biomonitor screen indicates each Marine's status and flashes red to show the aliens are about to attack. Annihilating an attack wave with your pulse rifle allows progress to the next location. Failure results in the death of the relevant Marine. In the next stage, the surviving troops are cornered at the rear of the operations room, with the aliens advancing thick and fast. The only way out is to torch a hole through a 10-ton steel door. While the majority of the crew shelters in hiding, a single Marine fends off the horde with a flamethrower. Should an alien pass, one of the remaining Marines is captured and used as an incubator. Having escaped from the operations room, the troops scramble into the air ducts and attempt to find their way back to the dropship. An overhead view of the air ducts is given, with Ripley and Newt displayed as coloured squares, surrounded by up to 8 white dots representing the remaining Marines. When an alien attacks, a suicidal Marine can be left behind to explode a grenade and kill the alien. When all the Marines have been killed, any further attack proves fatal. On the way to the dropship, Newt is captured by the aliens and held within the processor plant. A determined Ripley ventures into the atmosphere processor to rescue her. A rangefinder counts down the distance between Ripley and Newt, allowing you to home in on the child. Ripley has 99 rounds of ammunition and flares which can be dropped to guide her back to the elevator. Aliens are frequently met within the plant and can be blasted to bits or dodged to save ammunition. When found, Newt follows Ripley back to the elevator. Here, the Queen alien appears and must be avoided before the two can reach the waiting dropship. Eventually, the surviving members of the troop reach the mothership and the relative safety of the docking bay, where the final confrontation between Ripley and the Queen takes place. Donning a power loader, Ripley attempts to throw the Queen alien through the airlock. The Queen is stunned by repeated blows from the loader's arms. She soon tires and can be picked up and dumped into space.
Not bad for a human.
When the Queen is dead, you can retire to the quiet of the hypersleep capsules and begin the long way home. Thanks for watching this video. Which version of Aliens did you prefer? The European or US version? Hit the like button and let me know in the comment section. Also, if you've come this far, then I want to say thank you for watching this video and kindly ask, if you're not already a subscriber, then please consider hitting the subscribe button to follow me on this journey to revisit some great retro classics. Check out the playlist or hang fire to the credits to see what the recommended videos are. Until then, massively appreciated. See you in the next one, and bye for now.